Hi, I'm here with Horror Show Jack, who I know for making fangs. But you make other stuff too.
Yes, we started making a couple of years ago horror show bears, which involve two horror show animals. I raid the Goodwill and whatever I can do with them, that's what I do. People love it when we get a Disney character.
And you're making T-shirts now too, right?
We are going to be making T-shirts. People are asking for them, so I'm like, hey, it's more money. I'll make them.
So, how many different styles of fangs do you have, and what are some of your top sellers?
We have 35, 36 now because Kane Hodder wanted his own pair, and that's 36. Top sellers, of course, the most popular are canines. A lot of women like subtle canines, but men like them too. True Bloods are up there. Underworlds are one of our most popular sellers. Lost Boys, and actually I forgot this year out of nowhere, a pair that's been like 6 years old, Bloodlusts, have been selling like crazy. So it's a double set that just has a little curve to them. And 30 Days a Night, we're selling about 1 or 2 sets per show now, which is an expensive set, so I'm happy about that.
That's pretty cool. And what's your process for actually making the fangs? How do they like conform to the teeth? How do you get them to fit?
We basically just like a dentist's office, but not as nightmarish as some people would put it. We just take an impression of your teeth and pop the mold out of that and make the fangs right off of that and send it out to the customer. And if the customer loses something or breaks something or wants something more, they don't have to come find me. They can mail that to me with a payment, and I can do whatever they want and ship it right back to them.
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah.
I've seen you walk around with this portfolio of people who got your fangs. Who are your favorite people to put fangs on?
Oh my God, I love all of them. I mean, we've met so many nice people, but we got Kane Hodder, and that's one of my favorite Friday the 13th people. We got Eddie Munster, Tia Carrera, the people from the Walking Dead love getting fangs from us. The zombies, Michael Roker got them. Lou Temple got them, and a bunch of the convicts. We got the Chatterer, Nicholas from Hellraiser. He was a really nice guy. Ray Wise, he was in RoboCop and Reaper, and I love that show. And he was a trip. He was a very nice guy. Vern Troyer, and he is a little guy, very nice, a little perv. He bit Jamie Kennedy on the wrist. Butch Patrick, the original Eddie Munster. Yeah, I've got two. I start out with like just a few celebrities, and now we've got 2 portfolios full of them.
And what kind of teeth are those? Show the camera.
This is the HSJ Nightmare Special. It's 20 fangs. The basic back ones, they're just solid. The 2 front teeth, the eye teeth, and the canines are made and then have a slit made in them. And the reason why they're called a nightmare is because I shape them, grind them down, fit them, and then I put the slit in the middle, and if one of them is slightly off, it looks horrible, and you literally have to start all over.
Oh, boy.
I've been lucky so far, so.
And you told me a story that you made dentures for somebody?
This woman I met at a show, she knew who I was, knew I was coming down to Blood at the Beach in Virginia. She had cancer. Her medication rotted her teeth out of her head, and the dentist told her they couldn't make her dentures. She had a vampire fetish. She was like, I want fangs on dentures. And I said, well, I don't make actual dentures. I make costume cover-ups because they're not, nothing's permanent. I don't make anything that permanently stays in your mouth. And I hooked her up, and I gave her a good price because she's Khan family, so.
That's pretty cool.
And she's a sweetheart.
I know you go to Monster Mania. I know you go to Blood at the Beach. What other conventions do you go to?
I started at Wicked Fair. That was my first show many years ago. We do Steampunk World's Fair. We have the Occult. It's a dark side of steampunk coming up in July. We do Macabre Fair. We've done Rock and Shock. We got 2 more Monster Manias. Parafest. We've done Horror Hound out in Ohio, and we usually do Horrifying, but something went wrong, and they're not booking it this year, so hopefully it'll be back next year.
And if nobody can visit you at one of these conventions, where can they find you?
Well, I'm in northern Jersey, and if they can't make it to me, you can find me on Facebook at Horror Show Jack or Horror Show Jack Fangsmith. My webpage is hsjfangsmith.com. And if you live far away and you have a dentist that can take an impression of your teeth, you can do that. Find me, send me the check and everything, and I can make them and send them out to you.
Easy peasy. Thanks so much, Horror Show Jack.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Get your fangs from Horror Show Jack so you have a pretty smile.